Welcome to this short training video on planning a high tibial osteotomy in Materialise Orthoview. After loading the patient study into the planning software, use the Procedure Selector panel to choose the appropriate anatomical area and desired procedure. In this case, the knee joint in either the elective or deformity procedures section. Then select the high tibial osteotomy option in the choices on the right. Once you have clicked the Add Procedure button, you can select the appropriate images from the panel on the left and then select Start Plan. The software will then move on to the next step, scaling. Before calibrating the image, check that the software has selected the correct image direction and laterality and marked the left and right sides of the image correspondingly. Then use the Quick Scale tool to select the calibration marker to automatically calibrate the image. After calibrating the image, the software automatically moves to the appropriate step for the chosen procedure. In this case, moving to the Analyze tab with the high tibial osteotomy wizard available for selection on the left. When you select the high tibial osteotomy wizard, the three areas of the wizard to be positioned will be displayed on the image. Starting with the ankle, the control points are used to mark firstly the talus, then moving up to the knee joint, the tibial plateau, and then the position of the cut. By default, the software displays an opening wedge cut. Right-clicking on the cut allows a closing wedge to be selected if preferred. Finally, move to the hip joint to mark the outline of the femoral head. You will also see on the left of the screen a number of measurements being generated by the wizard. Once these points have been positioned, select the Reduce tab at the top of the main window to see the corrected anatomy. The software uses the 62% Fujisawa point for the initial correction. You can use the magenta handle to manually adjust this value. If you do make a manual adjustment, updated values are displayed on the left to reflect your changes. Once you have completed the osteotomy, go to the Template tab to size and position a plate. The software will position the plate in an approximate position next to the knee, and from here you can drag the plate to the correct position by left-clicking and keeping the mouse button held down anywhere inside the implant outline or on the main control point. The orientation and length of the plate, where applicable, can be adjusted by left-clicking and dragging on the secondary control point. Individual screw lengths can be adjusted by left-clicking and dragging on the tip of the screw. Right-clicking on the body of the screw displays a pop-up menu with options for labeling screw insertion order and choosing different screw types as determined by the manufacturer. There is also the option of removing a screw completely. If you do remove a screw, a marker point will remain, and you can right-click this point to access the same menu to reinsert the screw if desired. On the left of the screen, you will see your default plate type and its applicable options. Here you can select the options as necessary and also click on the template banner to choose an alternative implant. As always, ensure a choice has been made for every option and that there are no red shaded areas and no warning messages on the main screen signaling incomplete prosthesis options. Once you have completed your plan, there are three choices at the top right of the screen for storing it: save, commit, and close. If you do not wish to store a copy of your plan, simply select Close and the work will not be saved. Both Save and Commit allow a copy of your plan to be stored. If Save is chosen, the plan is stored in a modifiable format and can be reopened later if you wish to continue editing it. If Commit is chosen, no further changes to the plan will be allowed. As well as the template image, the software also stores a report. This report can be viewed by clicking the Report button at the top left-hand side of the main screen. There is also an option on the main toolbar to allow selected portions of this report to be displayed on the main X-ray view. Before using this option for the first time, right-click the icon to set your preferences. Then left-click the icon and left-click anywhere on the screen to place the report information into the image. For additional hints and tips relating to every stage of the planning process, use the Smart Help tab located on the right-hand side of the screen when using the software.